You are watching Hoophall South, presented by Walmart's at Tiger Arena in Bentonville, Arkansas. Final game of the night. It's going to be tough to live up to the first two, but they'll give it a shot. Fayetteville against Whitney Young out of the Chicago area in Illinois. Dolphins against the Bulldogs. Derek Ruskin along with Blair Cartwright. And one of the things you were mentioning before with this Fayetteville team, for people that maybe aren't familiar with them, replacing a lot of offense this year with this team.
Yes, they are, and that's the big question. Who's going to fill the void and be their scorer? Because the young man they had last year, Landon Glasper, was good for 25 a night, if not more. I don't know who fills that role. And then with Whitney Young, well, we know Daniel Johnson can score. They've got several players that can score. Dalen Davis, he's committed to Princeton, but Johnson has put up crazy numbers this year. In one game, 31 points, 21 rebounds, 5 steals, 5 blocks. I mean,
that's a full
wow.
evening right there.
That's a career.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That's a career for some of us. I mean, wow.
Now let's introduce.
Well, we expect another good ball game here as the lineups will be introduced to the fans here that have assembled in Bentonville for night number 1, the final game.
A great
Night number 1.
Two great programs. Fayetteville, one of the premier in Arkansas, and of course Whitney Young, one of the best in the Chicago area.
6-foot senior, number 3, Dalen Davis. At 4 to 6'7" senior, number 11, Daniel Johnson. At 4 to 6'6", sophomore, number 15, Antonio Munoz. At guard, a 5'10", sophomore, number 25, Demeje Richardson. And at guard, a 6'3", senior, number 32, Marcus Pingrove. And now the home team, the Fayetteville Bulldogs. At guard, a 6'3", junior, number 2, Brian Sims. At guard, a 6'4", junior, number 4, Cornette Gaines. At guard, a 6'1", junior, number 5, Jaden Haney. At 4 to 6'4", senior, number 21, Graham Whitty. And at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 22, Jaden Wilson.
So the lineups are in, and we're just about set for tip here between Whitney Young and Fayetteville.
Interesting. Fayetteville, 3 seniors, 2 sophomores. Whitney Young, junior, senior, junior. A lot of underclassmen going to play big roles in this one.
It is going to be Daniel Johnson jumping center for Whitney Young against Graham Whitty. And this game is underway. Whitney Young in orange, Fayetteville in white with the purple numbers. And here we go with Munoz on the perimeter to Davis.
Dogs in a man-to-man.
Taken away by Whitty. Wilson up the floor, kicks it out. Gains a three-pointer off the back of the iron. And it's cleared by Davis. To the corner, Munoz missed it all with a 3. Haney in transition for Fayetteville. Haney attacks. Can't hit it, but the follow is good for Gaines.
What a pace early on.
Munoz drops it off. Davis. All over him, Haney defensively, but he finds a man underneath. That's Johnson for 2.
Great look.
So even at 2 in the first minute. That is knocked away by Munoz, and they're going to get him with a foul. Antonio Munoz with the first foul of the game.
Yeah. got the ball and a little arm with it.
So a baseline out of bounds for the Bulldogs. Haney will throw it in. And that was knocked away by Pigram. It'll stay with Fayetteville.
Amazing he got his hand in there to deflect that.
Back out. Sims. Gaines. Looks like there were two players on the same spot there to receive that pass for Fayetteville that time, but it ended up working out. They keep the possession alive. Here's Gaines from outside. Front iron. Back tap. New shot clock for Haney. Nice play there by Wilson. Gaines misses from three, and that one's rebounded by Munoz.
Good job by the Dolphins. Dogs trying to cut into the lane. They're ready for it.
Davis, now Munoz, pulls up from just inside the foul line. Can't get it to drop.
Nice job of creating space, just couldn't knock it down.
Haney at the top of the key. Sims.
Might have got away with the walk.
The Whitney Young bench cheering on this defensive effort right now by the Dolphins out there. Shot clock down to 11. Gaines floats, bounces off the heel. Rebounded by Johnson. They've got four players in front court. Davis is tying his shoe in the back court right now. From the corner, there's a three. That's Johnson from outside. So he's got the first five for Whitney Young.
Wilson, a great look there and just airballed it.
Davis, a floater, yes. Nice. So Dalen Davis makes it 7-2 Dolphins. Good find underneath. Haney for two.
Got loose. Those cuts, very effective.
Tough jumper doesn't go for Davis, and the ball goes out of bounds to Fayetteville.
Tyrone Slaughter, the head coach for the Dolphins. Brad Stamps, the head coach for the Bulldogs.
A three-point game here. We've played about 3 minutes. Sims gives it right back. Haney rims off. Munoz clears.
Had a good look.
And Munoz pulls it back.
Both teams very active away from the ball, Derek. Not a lot of standing around at all.
From the corner, there's a three-pointer for Richardson that doesn't go. Rebound, put back, no. Tapped around, another crack at it. The Dolphins, Davis misses, and now a foul on Fayetteville.
They're going to get Sims.
So it's 2 free throws here for Whitney Young.
Davis on line, shoot 2.
Sims with the foul, as Blair said, and here's 2 free throws for Dalen Davis.
And then it's committed to Princeton.
They'll be familiar with that orange uniform playing up there for the Tigers in black and orange. Princeton. One more here at the line for Davis. And he makes it both.
He'll take an exit.
It's a 9-4 lead here for Whitney Young. Nigel Armstrong in the game now for Fayetteville with the ball. And now Simpson. Haney backs it out. Three-pointer. Bradford way off. Johnson the other way. Here's Munoz. Just inside the arc. Misses the 2. Simpson clearing the boards for Fayetteville.
I'm surprised that didn't go down. Nice job of creating the open look.
Here is Armstrong hanging. No. Tapped around. Cleared by the Dolphins. And a little bump underneath there on Johnson. Going to get Jaden Haney with his first.
They let them play, but that was a little much.
So now the baseline out of bounds for Whitney Young. Daniel Johnson tries to hand it off. That play was disrupted by the defense of Jaden Haney for Fayetteville.
Good ball movement.
Baseline jumper doesn't go for Brown. Brown gobbles it up again, backs it out, and the three rims off for Davis. Another chance for the Dolphins, crashing the offensive boards. Pigram inside, a blocking foul on Fayetteville.
Yep. Haney's second. Just didn't quite get the feet set.
Fouls on Jaden Haney for Fayetteville. His second.
So that will put Sean Brown at the free throw line for Whitney Young. And it rattles in.
Just wonder if the pace is maybe a little too fast for both teams. I mean, because some of these shots they're missing badly, which is a little unusual.
It is Sean Brown with one more at the stripe. 10-4 game right now. And now it's 11-4. Fayetteville down by 7 with the ball. Sims. Bradford has it stripped. Taken by Munoz, and then he has his pocket picked by Armstrong on the way to the goal. Nice play defensively by Nigel Armstrong for Fayetteville.
No doubt. That looked like that was going to be an easy bucket for Munoz.
So Davis will throw it in. 2.5 remaining. Nice screen set there, and the corner three doesn't go for Davis. Rebound secured by Sims.
Fayetteville's doing a nice job on the defensive end. They just got to get some offense going.
Simpson. Now it's Sims.
They've had looks. They just can't knock down the shot.
Here's a deep three. Simpson off the rim.
Good look.
Cleared by Munoz. In transition, Brown. Back to the corner it goes, and Pigram brings it to the foul line extended area.
Johnson was calling for it down low and a travel.
Fayetteville bench and the students that have made the trip here on the other side are happy with the defensive effort there.
Yeah, they'll be a noisy bunch tonight, no question about it.
1:45 to go here in the first quarter. Dolphins by 7. Little bump inside. They let him play. Bradford on the baseline, spins, lost it on the way up. Ball rolls out of bounds. Last touch by Whitney Young.
He went off Munoz's leg.
17 on the shot clock here for Fayetteville. Inbounded to Simpson. Armstrong. Off the bounce. Throws it up there towards the rack. It almost went down.
Yeah, a lot of contact.
Ahead of the pack, it's Munoz with the flush. Well, that's 6 in a row scored here by Whitney Young, and they lead by 9. Bulldogs need a bucket.
In a big, big way.
Armstrong with a minute to go in the quarter. Nearly taken away by Brown. To the opposite side of the floor, and a three-pointer for Mason Simpson. Well, they needed that.
Maybe that'll get them settled down.
The margin is 6. About an 11-second difference shot and game clock here for Whitney Young. Pigram. And Simpson's on him defensively. Underneath, Munoz. Fouled. I think they're going to get Armstrong.
Yeah.
That's his first.
On the reach.
So 2 free throws here for Antonio Munoz. Misses the front end. 23.8 to go here in the quarter. Munoz makes 1 out of 2. So 14-7 the score. Armstrong bringing it up with a little pace. No shot clock to contend with here.
Yeah, who do you go to if you're Fayettville here to take the shot?
7 seconds to go in the quarter. Armstrong drops it off. Tough runner, good for Sims.
Nice job.
And that's going to do it for the quarter. Ryland Sims with the bucket, and we've got a 5-point game at the break, 14-9. Whitney Young leads after 1 quarter of play. You're watching Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. We're back here in Tiger Arena, Bentonville High School. Hoophall South presented by Walmart, night number 1, and this is the nightcap. And Whitney Young out of Illinois leading Fayetteville 14-9.
And really, as bad as Fayetteville was offensively in that first quarter, you're only down 5.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be pleased. You got to think some offense is coming. And Whitney Young, as well as you played, you're maybe a little disappointed you're only up 5.
Here's Jaden Wilson giving it to Sims, cutting to the basket, and Simpson has his shot altered. The ball bounces out of bounds, last touch by Fayetteville.
Wow, what recovery defense.
Dolphins with DeMaje Richardson in the game at the point. Now Daniel Johnson's got the ball. Richardson, cross-court feed. Pigram from outside, almost got it to bounce in. Rebounded by Simpson, and he's fouled.
Yeah.
Not a great foul there by Sean Brown, his first.
No, he had the rebound. Go ahead and go down. Just a second team foul, though.
Wilson over to Whitty. Jumper Armstrong, and missed the rim, and it's pulled down by Daniel Johnson.
It's 4 rebounds already for Johnson.
Davis backs it out. Pigram, a baseline jumper, fading away, doesn't go. Rebound secured by Whitty.
Whoa.
That is a nice effort by Armstrong to keep it in bounds over there off the errant pass. Wilson poked away, and they're going to call backcourt. I thought that was deflected into the backcourt,
Yeah, I did
which
too.
would have nullified the violation. And now Whitty's a little gimpy after that play. He
Yeah,
slipped.
I think he turned an ankle a little bit. The referees are going to get together. Yeah, I think that was a tip.
Yeah, the Fayetteville fans thought that was tipped, and I think they have a point.
Yes. Yeah.
Now they are going to say it was tipped, and it will be Fayetteville ball.
Because they're going to say they stopped the clock because of the injury to Wilson.
Okay.
On the turned ankle.
Well, that's a good piece
It's
of
the right call.
It's a good piece of officiating to get it right. That's the bottom line. And they got it right, and Fayetteville's got the ball. I don't get many right, but that one looked pretty easy from up here.
Yeah.
Bulldogs have 11 on the shot clock now. Gaines nearly tipped away. Sims has it, 7 to shoot.
Yeah.
They're a long way from the basket with Gaines.
Great defense.
Gaines has to hoist. Got it as the shot clock ran out.
I don't think that's what Brad Stamps had dialed up, but it worked. And he'll take it.
Gaines has 5, and he's made this a 2-point game. Knocked out of bounds by Whitney. And once again, we see that Fayetteville bench up and applauding the defensive effort.
They play with emotion, and Brad Stamps has a lot of emotion, as you'll see on the sideline. If they can keep that emotion high, that's good for the Bulldogs.
Richardson brings it over the timeline, picked up by Jorgensen. Richardson. And that pass had too much zip on it. It was last touched, though, by Whitney. Dolphins will have it 13 to shoot.
Might have been better served of lofting it up and letting him go get it. Use that size advantage.
An odd spot to inbound here in the corner, but the Dolphins navigate it cleanly. 8 on the shot clock, Pigram. Pigram, 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. At the shot clock buzzer, that's a violation. Well, the Bulldog defense forces a shot clock violation.
It's the first one we've had today.
Not as much offense as we thought we would see.
No, the pace has been about right, but yeah, the offense has not kept up with the pace.
14 to 12, the count. As we creep up on 5 minutes to go until halftime.
And credit the defenses for keeping the offenses at bay.
Gaines another triple, back iron. Rebound secured by the Dolphins. They push. Pull up 3. Rattles off. Stick back good. Pigram.
Good job following the shot.
So the Dolphins lead by 4. 4:45 to go here until halftime. Here's Armstrong. And all over him defensively is Richardson here.
Nice.
He goes down, and they call a foul.
Oh, wow.
Richardson, they say a little too much contact that time. That's the first on Richardson.
That might have been a break for Fayettville. I thought he was going down before contact.
Could have also been a 5-second call. That was very close.
Richardson, just a sophomore. Oh.
He might get some looks here in the future.
Playing defense like that, he will.
Sims has it for Fayetteville, trying to drop it down. Whitty across the lane and back out, and it's a 3 for Jorgensen. Jackson Jorgensen. It's an 8-2 run here for Fayetteville, and they've got to do a 1-point game.
Wow, a sophomore with a big shot off the bench.
Open underneath on the backside, an easy 2 for Pigram. Sims. Now we've turned up the tempo, and the ball goes out of bounds off the miss to Whitney Young. Well, that was some up and down action there. Yeah, absolutely.
Get some baskets, get some confidence.
So it's a 3-point game. We've got 3:50 to go here until halftime. Johnson. Now here's Davis. Davis at the top of the key, backs it out. Now they go to Munoz, deflected, and it's out of bounds. And they'll say it was last touched by the Dolphins. A lot of hands in there, and the last ones to touch it were from Whitney Young's side. So Fayetteville's got it in a 3-point game. Haney between the circles. Haney nearly had it knocked away, and that's Johnson with the defense that time.
Great.
Boy, are these two teams defending or what right now, Blair?
It's unbelievable. I mean, you don't see defense like this at the high school level that often.
It's not bad offense. It's good defense right now. For the reason we have an 18-15 game. The three-pointer doesn't go. Knocked around and secured by Gaines. Here is Gaines driving in, missed the shot. It's loose and now secured, and here's Munoz into front court. Driving in for the jam, Johnson. Johnson's got 7. Fayetteville quickly to the other end, down by 5, and look out. Whitty went crashing into the bench over there and knocked over some chairs.
Well, even when there's open looks, the defense is such, it's in the back of your mind, and you rush the shot.
Yeah, it makes you alter it just enough where it alters the trajectory. Yep. And that's another part of defense that doesn't ever get talked about is just the psychological strain of it.
Yes.
That's a tough contested 3 that doesn't go. Nearly a tomahawk follow by Munoz. And a foul underneath on Fayetteville.
Hit the deck hard, but he's all right.
Yeah. Simpson got the foul. That's his first. I thought the defense has been pretty clean. I haven't seen a lot of reaching and grabbing out there either.
No, it's been really 2 very well-coached defensive teams.
And Munoz misses the first free throw. So one more for him. 2:22 on the clock. It's a 5-point lead for Whitney Young.
And you wonder what effects it's going to have come fourth quarter. I mean, the effort these guys are putting forth.
1 out of 2. Munoz has 4 on the night. The lead is 6. Again, the Bulldogs race to the front court. Haney, backdoor feed. Nothing there. Back out Gaines. Ball out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Dolphins.
Good ball movement. They just maybe just playing a little quicker than they need to.
Well, the Dolphins have it, leading by 6. Picked up at midcourt. Sims guarding. Drop to the corner. Johnson for 3. That's off. Rebounded by Gaines. Gaines, great pass underneath. Whitty had nowhere to go, had to clear it out. That's right. And now Gaines with a 3. Well, that time it worked out for Fayetteville. Nothing underneath. They get the 3 outside.
Yep. Don't force it. Kick it out. And that's been their best bet is to get it inside, then kick it out for an open look. Oh, look at this.
Simpson with the steal and the easy deuce. So 5 quick ones for Fayetteville, and we got a 1-point game.
Wow.
Davis driving in, back out. It's Johnson for 3. Johnson with his second 3-point hit. He's got 10 in the ball game. Open look, Simpson, not there. Munoz the board. A minute to go in the half. From the corner, Johnson. Yes.
Oh, my.
Another triple for Daniel Johnson.
He's heating up.
7-point lead for the Dolphins. Just when Fayetteville had gotten it down low, and there's an offensive foul on Sims.
I thought Munoz was still sliding over.
So that's 2 on Sims. And making sure we got the right amount of people on the court. We do. So on we go. 45 seconds to go in the half. 1-point game. Now the last 6 have made it a 7-point lead for the Dolphins. That's a tough shot inside. Pigram can't finish. Simpson gets it out to Armstrong. The shot clock is off here for the Bulldogs. 25 seconds left until halftime.
Spread it out. See if they create something for Armstrong to drive. Drive, and if it's not there, kick.
We're down to 10. Armstrong with 5.
Yep.
From the corner, Simpson, not there.
Had a good look.
Time winding down. That'll count if it goes. No. For Daniel Johnson from midcourt, and 2 3-pointers, the final 6 points of the half for the Dolphins. And they lead 27-21 at the break over the Fayetteville Bulldogs. So a 7-point game at the break. Fayetteville led by Ornette Gaines with 8. 13 for Daniel Johnson from Whitney Young's side to lead all scorers in the ball game. We'll take a timeout, our halftime show here with the Dolphins leading by 7. You're watching Hoophall South, presented by Walmart.
Welcome to the 2022 Hoophall South Team Announcement Special, presented by Walmart. Let's get right to it and meet the teams that will be showcasing their talents from December 15th through the 17th in Bentonville, Arkansas. The team probably everyone's excited about, Arizona Compass Prep, is absolutely stacked with talent. They feature 5 ESPN 100 players, including senior Mookie Cook, who's headed to Oregon next year, Rayvon Griffith, who's committed to Cincinnati, and Trent Pierce, who will head to Missouri next season. Nearly the entire roster is D1 caliber players, and you won't want to miss the intense, high-flying style that the Dragons play. The hometown Bentonville Tigers will look to defend their home court. 6'8" junior Caden Miller is one of the in-state studs that will be on display. Miller is ESPN's 39th best player in the Southeast region and has drawn a lot of mid-major and Power 5 interest. No one could have or would have predicted Bentonville West High School becoming a nationally respected program after opening in just 2016. Coach Greg White credits a dirt road tough mentality and players who rise to every challenge placed on their schedule. Last season, West High went toe-to-toe with nationally respected Coronado, who's also in the field here, despite not even having a single D1 player on their roster. 2 teams from out west will head to Bentonville for Hoophall South. Coronado from Henderson, Nevada brings the state's 4th best player in junior guard Josiah Cunningham. ESPN has Cunningham as the 46th best player in the West region, and his recruiting process just getting started after a great summer. Will Hoophall South be a coming out party for Josiah? The Bulldogs of Fayettville High School head to Bentonville with hopes of representing the natural state when they take on Whitney Young from Chicago in their lone game at the end of the first night of action. After going 20-7, the Bulldogs' season ended when fellow Hoophall South team and host Bentonville knocked them off in the Arkansas 6A semifinals. The other West Coast team in Bentonville is Harvard Westlake from Los Angeles. The Wolverines are known for producing next-level athletes such as Major League Baseball pitchers Jack Flaherty, Max Fried, and Lucas Giolito, and NBA rookie Johnny Juzang. This year, senior Brady Dunlap is in the spotlight before he heads to play in South Bend for Mike Bray and Notre Dame next season. The number 1 ranked player in the West joins juniors Robert Hinton and Trent Perry to make Harvard Westlake a must-see team at Hoophall South this year. 5-star junior guard Honor Boateng and the Tigers of Little Rock Central take the short in-state trip to Bentonville. ESPN's 44th ranked junior has rising interest from many SEC schools and recently rose 41 spots to number 13 nationally in the Rivals Class of 2024 rankings. Honor's big year continued when he attended the USA Basketball Men's Junior National Team minicamp in October. Little Rock Christian Academy heads up the mountain to Bentonville to compete against Whitney Young High School out of Chicago. The Warriors are led by junior Landon Blocker and freshman J.J. Andrews, 2 6'5" guards who have multiple SEC offers. Moravian Prep heads over from North Carolina and brings 4-star forward Mayar Wool to Hoophall South. The South Sudanese senior stud committed to the College of Charleston this past year after being ranked 54th in the Southeast region by ESPN. Joining Wool is sophomore guard Eli Ellis, Rivals' 35th best player in the class of 2025. Ellis has 8 college offers, including West Virginia, Virginia Tech, and Ole Miss. Simeon Career Academy out of Chicago heads down south for Hoophall. Senior forward and Loyola Chicago commit Miles Rubin and his brother and frontcourt running mate Wesley will give the Wolverines a post presence. Simeon Academy has been a professional basketball breeding ground as Derrick Rose, Nick Anderson, Taylon Horton-Tucker, Zach Norvell Jr., Jabari Parker, and Kendrick Nunn all helped make Simeon a powerhouse. The Windy City will actually send 2 teams south as the Whitney Young Dolphins head to Bentonville. Princeton commit point guard Dalen Davis and senior shooting guard Daniel Johnson are standouts for Michelle Obama's alma mater. This year will also feature 3 girls teams as Perry High School from Arizona and hometown squads Bentonville High and Bentonville West will lace them up. Bentonville High features guard Ella Campbell, who is ranked 27th in the senior class on Prep Girls Hoops, and guard Abbey Kate Sanders, who's ranked 59th. Bentonville West seniors New Johnson will be another player to watch, as will Perry's forward Camille Pierre, who is ESPN's 87th best player in the 2023 class, and she has committed to Vanderbilt. And finally, here's a look at the full schedule for Thursday through Saturday. And a quick recap of the top players to watch December 15th through the 17th in Bentonville, Arkansas. Three days, 14 teams, 12 games. Expect a whole lot of action at Bentonville High School in mid-December. Tickets are on sale now for each day, so make sure you grab your seats to see some of basketball's future stars. Thanks for watching, and see you in Arkansas.
We are back here just about to start the second half at Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. Our final game of the night. Whitney Young from the Chicago area, up 27-20 on the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Derek Ruskin here along with Blair Cartwright. Thoughts on the first half, Blair?
Defense, defense, defense,
Oh,
defense. Yeah. Incredible defense. Whitney Young was able to generate more offense, obviously. Fayetteville not able to generate a bunch, but hey, you're only down 7. Managed to cut it to 1 at one point. If they can just find some way to score, they're doing a good job of getting inside and kicking it out and hitting shots. If they can continue to do that, they'll be in good shape. And then Whitney Young, I think you're going to start pounding it inside more to Mr. Johnson. He's got 13 already, and man, he's he's also doing it from 3 too. So if you're Whitney Young, keep doing what you're doing. If Fayettville, keep doing what you're doing, but let's find a way to generate some more offense, some good looks.
Final game of the night, as I said, and the two Arkansas teams won the first 2 ball games. The Bentonville girls and the Little Rock Central Tigers boys team won that one. So that's not anything that Fayetteville's thinking about, but
no.
We get the opportunity to sit up here and see the state of Arkansas could go 3-0 if Fayetteville can rally from 7 down.
How about that? Yes, the Bentonville girls were victorious 64-60, and then Central victorious 69-67. So they've all been close games.
Yes.
And this is 7-point lead. This is kind of the extreme margin we've seen today.
4 games tomorrow. The locals will be interested in the boys Bentonville versus Bentonville West game tomorrow night at 8:30. The last time they played in this building was a classic, Blair, in overtime.
Yes. Well, I mean, both games last year were incredible. I mean, the Battle of 102, I mean, yeah. And it's going to be an electric atmosphere. What a way to cap off what will be a phenomenal day tomorrow.
Yeah, this is the place to be if you're a basketball fan and in and around Northwest Arkansas for the next couple of nights. 4 games tomorrow starting at 4 p.m. and then 6 games on Saturday starting at noon. And a couple of teams that we won't see Thursday or Friday will be in that mix on Saturday, including a Little Rock Christian team with some talented players.
Yes. Every team's got 1 or 2 just mega talented guys, or girls. So it's quite a showcase.
We're happy to have it again here for the second time in this calendar year. Had it in January last year and now in December. And there is Dalen Davis hitting a jumper to start the scoring in this second half. Fayetteville tried to push it. It's stolen away by Johnson. Johnson has it taken away. It's picked by Simpson. Haney driving in, and he got fouled. All right, that foul is on Richardson, his second. These are the first free throws, Blair, for Fayetteville in this game.
Wow. Well, I mean, they've not really been able to get the ball inside, Derek, to attack the rim.
One more coming here for Jaden Haney. And he got 1 out of 2. So Haney's got 3 in the game. It's an 8-point game.
Dogs with some pressure here.
In the 3-quarter court. Johnson cross court. Pigram gives it up. Munoz. Now Pigram switches hands, fades, misses.
Tough shot.
Haney with the board. Haney. Nowhere to go, and he throws it away.
Great defense. Pigram with just great positioning.
Davis drives in and scores over Whitty.
Ooh, reverse, nice.
So Davis has 8, and we've got a 10-point game, largest lead of the night for Whitney Young. A missed baseline jumper, and Johnson trying to start the break. Davis underneath, Munoz is clobbered. Well, that Fayetteville foul is on Simpson. That's 2 on him. Pair of free throws here for Munoz.
Fayetteville's gotten some good looks. They just can't get the shot to fall.
So 5 now for Munoz.
This kid's just a sophomore, folks. He and Richardson both. Just sophomores.
1 out of 2 at the stripe. Gaines gets the rebound. Gaines weaving his way to the basket, and that shot may have been affected by Johnson.
I think he got a piece of it.
Pigram back to Davis, and he traveled.
Yep. Wow, what a block.
Just about 2 minutes gone here in the third. It's an 11-point lead for the Dolphins. Gaines. Oh, contact there, and Haney got bumped.
Yeah. What's it? I mean, it's the right call. That's just a tough break for Richardson. That's his third.
Yep, that is number 3. Finally posted on the board. Well, Fayetteville now with a baseline out of bounds. Nice execution. The shot is a little bit short, and a foul is called. That's a good play on the baseline.
Yep. Munoz.
That's 2 on Munoz.
Thought he got it clean. He did. It was with the body where the contact was.
The Dolphins 15, Antonio Munoz.
Well, Sims will shoot 2.
Bulldogs have got to take advantage of these free throw opportunities, Derek.
Perfect with the first one there for Sims. Ten-point game. That one bounces off. Davis. Cross court. Johnson cut off at the foul line. Munoz nearly lost it. Over to Richardson from the corner. He misses, and it's rebounded by Whitty.
Good ball movement. Got a good look.
Haney to the front court. Now Sims looking down low. Nothing there. Gaines will fire from outside, and he got it.
Wow.
That's the third triple for Ornette Gaines. He's got 11 on the night. And it's a 7-point game. Davis drops it off. It's punched away, and last touch by Johnson for the Dolphins.
Johnson can't believe it.
Yeah, he seems stunned by the developments.
Yes.
Fayetteville ball down by 7.
Big possession. If they get a basket here, I'll get the student section behind their bench fired up.
Haney now gains. Simpson from the foul line doesn't go. Rebound Johnson. Pigram, now a drive and a deuce for Dalen Davis. He's got 10. Lead is 9 for Whitney Young. Three-pointer Gaines. Back iron. Rebound. Dolphins, they push it. And the lob a little off target. And then a heady play there as Gaines threw it off the defender out of bounds.
Yep.
Fayetteville making some changes. They'll get Armstrong back in along with Jaden Wilson. And it's like Bradford's in as well, Quincy Bradford.
First time we've seen him tonight.
This Fayetteville team, they're going to play 3 games in 3 days, just not here. This is the game, and then they're going to Conway for a game Friday and a game Saturday.
Both teams expending a lot of energy on defense and offense, trying to counter the defense.
Jumper, Gaines, front iron. Ball loose. Munoz had it, lost it. Gaines after it. Fayetteville's got it. And underneath the reversal, and how did that not go down for Jaden Wilson? Wow.
Unreal.
Touched every part of the rim but didn't drop. Pigram short with a 3. We're seeing some of these tired legs now, I think, on these jumpers, Blair.
Yes.
And Armstrong had the pass went through his teammate's legs, out of bounds.
It's going to make scoring really a premium in the fourth quarter because, I mean, both teams starting to hit the wall, understandably. I mean, just great effort.
Whitney Young is one of the teams here for 3 games. They'll play tomorrow at 5:30, and then they'll play the noon game on Saturday.
And you can't replicate this kind of defense in practice.
Nowhere to go here. Pigram in trouble. Back out. 3-pointer drops. Sean Brown. That's his first hit from outside. And the lead is 12, largest of the night for Whitney Young. Finger roll, Haney. And on the follow, a foul is called.
Again, another example. The shot just coming up short. Just tired.
Cole Pruitt with his first foul. Haney at the free throw line for Fayetteville cans the first.
Daniel Johnson back in for Whitney Young.
So one more here to try and get this to a 10-point game for Zayden Haney. And he puts it home.
The Bulldogs have got to get it to 10, you think, at the start of the fourth quarter.
2:35 left here in the third. Break the press. The pass for Brown was picked by Haney. 3-pointer Armstrong. Needed it, didn't get it. Offensive board Wilson. And then Wilson has it taken away. Knocked out by the Dolphins. So Fayetteville will have possession.
And we'll see if Whitney Young starts slowing it down a little bit on the offensive end, too. It's the new trend now. Teams, the big lead, tend to slow it down and eat a little clock. Oh, nice find.
What a great adjustment by Jaden Wilson. His first bucket of the game. He was right under the basket. And he found a way to get it up there and in.
You know, really just take it up strong. If you get fouled, you go to the line. Can't be worried about the defense sometimes.
Cross-court pass. The Dolphins keep it alive, and there's a lob and a dunk for Munoz.
Beautiful. They were worried about Johnson, and Munoz was the one that was going to get the lob.
10-point Whitney Young lead. Jumper off target there by Haney. And here's another run-out jam. Daniel Johnson with 2 hands. He's got 15. Timeout taken by Fayetteville. With 1:25 to go here in the third, it is a 41-29 lead for the Bulldogs. And we'll take a break. You're watching Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. .125 to play here in the third quarter. And Whitney Young has added to its lead. They're up 41-29.
Every time Fayetteville gets close, Whitney Young makes a little run.
Deep 3 here, Gaines. Back iron. Offensive board, Armstrong. Ball loose. Triple for Haney. Not there. Munoz clears the board.
Good possession, just couldn't get points.
A minute to go here in the third. Bounce pass couldn't be handled there by Pigram, and it goes out of bounds.
Another big possession for Fayettville.
Kept alive by Simpson, but it goes right to Munoz. Munoz goes in, doesn't get it to drop. Got a rebound and scored.
Wow. Great follow.
Well, the last 6 have been scored by Whitney Young. They're opening it up now, up 14. Haney, tough drive, and it counts.
One thing about this Fayettville team, they will not quit. They will battle till the end. Reflection of their head coach.
That is a foul on Pigram. His first. 3-point play chance here for Jaden Haney. He's got 7 on the night. And he misses the free throw. Munoz clears, and now a reach-in foul 92 feet from the basket on Fayetteville.
Whitty. Oh, they're going to get Haney. I thought they would get Whitty with that.
That's 3 on Haney.
Yeah.
The Dolphins have it with no shot clock and 21.1 to go until we reach the end of the third. Couple of changes being made. They'll change the inbound man here for the Dolphins.
Get Richardson off. He's got 3 fouls.
Dalen Davis now will throw it in. 3-quarter court pressure here by Fayetteville. Now they back out of it. 15 seconds to go in the period. Pigram. Johnson for 3.
3-pointer, Daniel Johnson.
18 for Johnson. Now a travel has turned it right back over.
Wow.
9-2 run by Whitney Young.
Pinger might have twisted his ankle a little bit. He was hopping around.
Nope.
Where he tied the shoe.
4.4 to go in the third. Tough shot to beat the buzzer. No good for Davis. And at the end of 3, it's 46-31. Whitney Young from the Chicago area leading the Fayetteville Bulldogs. You're watching Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. We're back here at Tiger Arena, campus of Bentonville High School, 4th quarter about to get underway. Whitney Young, 46, Fayetteville 31.
The Bulldogs have any hope of getting back into this, they need a little spurt here to start the 4th quarter. Get some momentum, get that student section into it.
Their
fans, it'll be a big ask, though.
It's been kind of quiet here in that 3rd quarter.
Yeah. Credit to Whitney Young and it. They just have been phenomenal on defense.
Haney has his drive cut off, and the pass is taken away by the Dolphins. Davis up the floor from the corner. Johnson for 3. Another one.
He is feeling it.
He's got 21.
Yeah, one of the few uncommitted seniors in the Chicagoland area.
Brown drops it off. Another extra pass inside, and Gaines scores.
Fournette Gaines for 2.
Gaines has 13.
And it's not because Johnson doesn't have offers. He's got quite a few.
There's a 3.
My.
Dalen Davis from outside.
3.
The lead is 19. Brown will try and answer, and he does. Xavier Brown with a 3 for Fayetteville.
Sophomore sparks a little life on that Bulldog bench.
Davis driving in. Brown short with a 3. Haney to the trailer. Brown lost the defender, dropped it off, and Simpson scores.
Nice job. He knew Munoz was behind him, waiting to swat it into the 4th row.
Could have had the bucket or the assist there, but he took the helper to get it to Simpson. And loose ball gathered by Johnson. He throws one hot and out of bounds into the Dolphin bench.
Slaughter likes the effort, didn't necessarily like the result, but somebody lost a watch. Oh, Coach Stamps.
Gonna make sure all your jewelry is secured.
Yes.
Haney, oh, what a drive. Missed the shot, though. That was a pretty move. Rebounded by Johnson. Davis. Johnson, the trailer, gets hooked up.
No whistle?
No foul on that.
Wow, bodies everywhere.
Brown hit the deck hard. He's up, though. It'll be Dolphin ball.
Coach Slaughter's like, you sure there wasn't any contact on that? Nice.
Extra pass. Good offense there. Munoz with the flush.
Nice feed by Brown.
See, that is so much more entertaining to watch than to just watch someone stand around and chuck up a 3. You know what I mean?
Oh, I agree.
It's the precision and the cutting.
The movement, yes.
It's the way it was meant to be played. As Ornette Gaines scores inside for Fayetteville with some nice movement of their own there.
Yeah. Can't beat good ball movement. I mean, it's just.
Well, it's the way the game was meant to be played, you know?
Yes. It's a team game.
Exactly. Some people prefer it the other way. I prefer the way we've seen it here tonight. Yes. Nice 3 there. Daniel Johnson again. That's 3 threes in the half. He's got 24 in the game. And he's got 6 3-pointers in the game. Look out. There is a blocking foul on a collision down low. Boy.
Everybody hit hard that time.
Sean Brown slow to get up there for Whitney Young.
Got the worst of it. Good sportsmanship there by Xavier Brown. He's going to take his time getting up, yeah.
Now he's going to try and help clean up the sweat.
Yeah. It amazes me sometimes how these guys just bounce right back up.
I know.
After contact like that.
So there's no padding.
No, not at all. I mean, that floor is hard.
Yes, it is. No give at all. They are tough. And 2 free throws here for Gaines. And he's got the first one. We were talking here as in terms of where we are in Arkansas, the largest classification. Fayetteville's in that, the 6A. How that's going to, that picture is going to come into focus for who's going to be the top team. You got to figure Little Rock Central's in there. Mm-hmm. Fayetteville's usually pretty good.
Bentonville West.
Yep.
Never count out Conway.
Absolutely. Fayetteville will see Conway this weekend in a game.
Yep.
That's Johnson.
Daniel Johnson.
North side.
He's filling it up, 26 for Daniel Johnson. Scooped up there, no. The putback doesn't go for Gaines. Now the Dolphins have it. Cole Pruitt. Gives it up to Davis. Davis, a spinning move. Wow. What a move by Dalen Davis. Oh,
man.
That was big time.
Unreal.
That was big time. It's a 20-point game. And a timeout's going to be taken here by Fayetteville. We'll take it as well. Whitney Young is up by 20. We'll be right back here at Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. .404 to go in the ball game. Whitney Young by 20 over Fayetteville.
They've been impressive tonight. Very impressive on both ends of the floor, but their defense, wow.
We'll see if they can keep this kind of defensive effort going for the next 2 days. Driving in there, Boyd. Some changes made here in the lineup for Whitney Young. Here's Haney. Haney with a tough drive, and he got fouled.
Still battling.
Foul on Cole Pruitt is his second. Haney at the stripe. Got the first.
Yeah, both teams starting to empty the benches a little bit.
One out of two again at the line, and Kevin Iverson clears the boards that time for Whitney Young. Richardson scoops it up, no good. Ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay on this end, and Richardson may be hurt.
Yeah, there's a couple players that hit the deck pretty hard.
It's been that kind of game. Richardson's up now. Jaden Wilson back in here for Fayetteville at the 3:29 mark. Johnson somehow got a shot up there. It doesn't drop. Here's Jorgensen the other way. And Brown lays it in. 5 for Brown.
Yeah, Johnson had it blocked and still managed to get it back and control it while he was going up.
Richardson with 3 minutes to go. Draws a crowd defensively. The ball is loose and touched last by Fayetteville. Whitney Young will inbound from the baseline. Here's a three for Johnson. Not there. Rebound is cleared by Jorgensen. Here's a three. Anthony Thomas connects.
Anthony Thomas.
Anthony Thomas for three. And it's 61-47 with 2:38 to play here. And Larry get a chance to look ahead to tomorrow. Whitney Young will play Harvard Westlake. Little Rock Central, who we saw earlier, going to take on Simeon Academy out of Illinois. 2 of the games. And we'll see. We'll also see that Moravian prep team against Coronado from Nevada. Coronado was in the event
last
year. Yep.
Yeah, that's where Pop was.
That's right.
Yeah, and then the Battle of 102 caps it off. Bentonville and Bentonville West.
It all gets
conference opener too.
That's right.
For both teams. Yeah. No pressure.
Welcome to conference play.
Yes.
Yeah. It all gets started at 4 o'clock here tomorrow afternoon in Bentonville.
It's going to be a phenomenal day of basketball.
We look forward to bringing it to you here from Hoophall South tomorrow. Out on the baseline, Johnson brings it back out. Dolphins will try and use a little time here. And there's a steal by Bradford. Jorgensen on the break, regathers. Cross court, Brown. Bradford working inside. Now a three-pointer, straight on, doesn't go for Thomas that time. And here come the Dolphins. Under 2 to go, and they're up by 14.
Both coaches still coaching hard.
Oh, yeah. And we've got a foul against the Dolphins. Away from the ball with that foul call. It's going to go on Kevin Iverson. Well, this Whitney Young team will play at 5:30 tomorrow against Harvard Westlake from California. Pull-up jumper. Jorgensen can't hit it. Johnson gets the board. 90 to play. Davis, guarded by Brown.
I know Harvard Westlake was watching this one.
We'll take a timeout here. Whitney Young takes time. 1:16 to go in the ball game. You're watching Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. .116 to go. Whitney Young 61, Fayetteville 47. There's Antonio Munoz, and there's a traveling violation committed by Davis. A minute to go. Jorgensen.
Both teams still working hard.
Brown misses from outside, rebounded by Davis. He's still being checked defensively there by Jorgensen.
Yeah.
In a 14-point game.
Neither team backing down.
Here's a three for Davis. Yes.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
With Jorgensen right on him.
Yeah. Wow.
Thomas will try and answer. Not that time. Offensive board, Bradford. Bradford goes back up for 2. So he'll get in the scorebook. As we wind down here, it's going to be a Good start for Whitney Young here in their trip to Bentonville. Their first game will be a victory. 64-49 over the Fayetteville Bulldogs. And Whitney Young, we haven't seen everybody play. This is going to be a tough team for their opponents on Friday and on Saturday to deal with.
Man, the defensive effort they put forth, I mean, wow. Very impressed.
Once again, 64-49. Whitney Young out of Illinois beats the Fayetteville Bulldogs here in our final game of the night at Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. Once again, we'll be back with you tomorrow starting at 4 p.m. for boys action here from Bentonville High School as Little Rock Central takes on Simeon Career Academy. So we appreciate you joining us. For Blair Cartwright and our team here, Derek Ruskin signing off for the night from Bentonville. You've been watching Hoophall South, presented by Walmart.